Good evening, family, friends, and anyone that takes it upon themselves to watch this presentation. Tonight's video is going to be about the bringing together the Boyd family. This is going to be the Boyd Family Reunion 2025. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Rod Boyd, and the agenda today will basically be introduction, talking about voting for a chairperson, becoming a director or committee member voluntarily, the reunion agenda breakdown, and then of course the benediction and closing for the evening. I want to thank you for joining us as we come together to plan this memorable and meaningful family reunion. This meeting is an important step in ensuring we have a strong leadership to guide us in organizing an event that celebrates our family's history, love, and unity. Tonight, our primary focus is to vote for a chairperson who will lead the committee, coordinate the efforts, and help bring our vision to life. We will also take a moment to discuss the responsibilities of the role and answer any questions before casting any votes. And we do have some members of the family are going to be showing up soon, and we'll discuss voting and taking a poll and seeing who may be willing to take on the responsibility of chairperson. If someone would like to voluntarily take that, or if a vote can be had amongst the family, it'd be a great opportunity. There are other positions that will, of course, be available. The secretary will take notes, keep records of the meetings, manage communications, emails, letters, announcements, keep track of important documents and timelines. With the secretary's position, the marketing and managing of information to the family is very important. We obviously have grown up in a culture where text messaging and direct messaging is how we communicate, and emails. But some people feel as if it's almost offensive to be added to group texts and chats. But to tell the truth, that's the only way that we can get information to a large group of people all at once, instead of having to email or text individuals. So that's something that it's a daunting task, but it's very, very necessary, and it's needed. Number two, the treasurer manages the reunion budget and finances, tracks expenses and donations, collects and records registration fees for family members. So basically, with the treasurer, we don't necessarily have to open up a bank account, but that can be helpful. We can either do GoFundMe, Cash App, Zelle, but we need to focus our resources in order for us to accomplish a lot of the goals that can be set for any of the events. But we'll go over that a little bit later on as well. Number three, the fundraising coordinator. If there's an opportunity for us to raise money, say for instance, at the end of the family reunion weekend, it's tradition to go to a church and donate money. If there's any other events or something that might be coming up, like college graduations or scholarship funds, or even relief funds, like paying bills if somebody's late or behind on their bills, that's an opportunity for us to be to talk about how we can raise funds. And whoever it is that coordinates that really should have a good relationship with the entire family, as well as very diverse when it comes to sales or getting people together in order for them to give up their resources. That's a very, very key position, and it'd be nice if we had somebody that fits that criteria. Number four, the logistics or venue coordinator. The venue coordinator is needed because we have a large family, right? And we have to be able to find places that accommodate large members. So that's another very, very, very serious position, but I'm sure that we have a few family members that are more than competent to be able to take that position and run with it. There are a few places that I've looked at that I can pass that information on, and then they can just basically handle that from this point on. Number 5, the food and catering coordinator. When it comes to food, it's very important because in most family reunions, everybody wants to get together and eat. So that's probably like primary. So once again, that's something that I've already kind of looked at and be more than happy to pass the information on to whoever it is willing to take on that responsibility. 6, activities and entertainment coordinator. When it comes to coordinating any activities, it'd be ideal to have somebody to have that position as well. Hey, cuz, how you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm well.
Thank you for your patience.
The reunion agenda and scheduling. I'm just doing a video, but no, you good, you good. So, with the scheduling, one of the best weekends to get together, I think would be ideally for July the 4th, right? So you got July the 3rd through the 6th. So it'll be that Thursday, that Friday, that Saturday, and Sunday. And what we can do is create an event a la carte weekend. So typically that will refer to all the events that we plan out for the weekend, but it will allow you to be able to pick and choose when it's actually convenient for you. If you're not available for one, you can always catch one of the other events. So if you can't do the meet and greet, you might can do the cookout on the 4th. If you can't do the 4th, you can do the 5th, and so on and so forth. So it's kind of like it's a good opportunity for you to kind of mix and mingle whenever you want to get together. So for the meet and greet, the first idea that I had to coordinate our efforts, the meet and greet could be at the Knight Stadium, right? So the idea behind that is allowing us to be able to bring our children together so that way they have an opportunity to kind of meet each other and do something that's fun. Do an activity where it's not just restricted to just hot dogs and run around in the park. This will actually give us an opportunity for us to do something as a family, to show up as a family, to have a whole space. It's a picnic area that they have at Knight Stadium that would be great and ideal for us to be able to get this, because we have a large family. So the admission is going to be $40 per person. This is not etched in stone, but I've already contacted the coordinator at Knight Stadium. So with this, it's just kind of an all-inclusive day, right? It's an all-inclusive package where it's food, it's a picnic area just for us, and then there's going to be fireworks at the stadium. Like, who doesn't want to be a part of something where you're going to have fireworks? The kids they'll love that, especially being like right there in the midst of where all the fireworks are going to be for Charlotte. So I just think that's a great opportunity. And Friday is the actual 4th. So with July the 4th, everybody's already trying to cook out and get together anyway, so why not just do it all together? And then that way we still have fireworks, actually on the 4th. But if we do a cookout at Nevins Park, it's right off of Graham, Nevins area. What's going on, Dre? Y'all can talk, ain't no problem. All right, so there's a couple of family members that's actually rolling in. So but at this particular point, if we can cook out, if we can have somebody that like most of the men can be dedicated to the grill, you know what I'm saying, and actually cooking, you know what I'm saying, that'll give us an opportunity to show the other males and younger males in the family how we can kind of coordinate and how we can pull together and we can do something and support our family. So a picnic would be great. It's a large area. It's got plenty of area for people to play, for kids to play, to set up tents, grills, and even for you to smoke and drink. I'm just being, it's a great area and it's off the beaten path. We don't really have to worry about a bunch of people coming and interacting. It's a wonderful area. It'd be a great park for us to go to. And more fireworks. We could do fireworks. Now Saturday, to do carol-ins was something that it gives an opportunity again for us to get together and be somewhere where we don't have to individually be responsible for cleanup or food and stuff like that. We can actually go to the picnic area at Carowinds, and the price for the admission is only $40. So if you think about, I think one vehicle is like $20 for parking, $40 a person. So for two events in a weekend, you're talking about $80 to $90 per person. And for a family reunion, that's really not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but you got plenty of time ahead of time to kind of get everything together, and then we can really go as a whole family and just like have a great time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you feel what I'm saying? So even as a household, you end up getting t-shirts or whatever the case might be, or we just choose a color and just wear that same color. But $40 a ticket for 15 up to 99 people, and then every 15th ticket, you get one free ticket. So ultimately, you know, we kind of get something back for our money and our time. But to go to Carowinds on that Saturday, the kids would love it. If you think about going to the Knights game on the 3rd, go to a cookout the next day, and then go to Carowinds on Saturday, them kids will be wore out come Sunday. They're gonna be tired, but think about the camaraderie and how most of our children don't even know each other's names as far as we know. But it'd be a great relationship and it'd be a great builder. And then on Sunday, this is something that I think will really encapsulate what a family reunion is really for, right? So in Dixie, right by the airport, there's a church that our family used to go to when they were kids. Our grandparents and great-grandparents, they went to a church in Dixie. I don't have the address or whatever, but Aunt May has that information. She knows the church. She knows some of the members there still, and she interacts with them. And I've talked to her already, and she said she can get that information for me. But if we can go to Dixie and celebrate our family on Sunday with a donation to the church, and to basically just bringing it all back home to where we come from, this will really just like end the weekend on a very high note. And it'll give us something other than funerals, that we get together and we spend time and we tell each other that we love each other. And this way we can really we can show up, we can build. These are all key components to relationship building. And what better way to end our weekend than to go to our home church, our old home church, where our ancestors and loved ones have spent decades and helped building that congregation. So that I kind of touched on those the other points, but in closing, the power of family and legacy. Family reunions are more than just events. They are a time to celebrate our shared history, strengthen our bonds, and create lasting memories. As we come together, we honor the sacrifices of those who came before us and lay the foundation for future generations. This reunion is not just about reconnecting with relatives, it's about embracing our roots, cherishing our traditions, and renewing the love that binds us as one family. Let's laugh, share stories, and uplift one another, knowing that our legacy is built on unity, faith, and the power of togetherness. Family is our greatest treasure. Let's celebrate it to the fullest. This is my information. If you want to be a member of the committee, give me a call or send me an email. Reach out. I can't stress enough how we don't utilize the tools that we have to keep us together. It's so important for family to be together, and we can't keep allowing death to be the thing that brings us together. It's ridiculous to have to bury somebody in order for us to love on each other. Now I'm saying that, and I'm basically asking, if we can't come together, then pick the next person. You tell me who would like to sacrifice that person in order for us to get together. Because I don't want to sacrifice anybody else. I don't want to keep showing up, and I don't want my name to be in the obituary as a speaker. I've done that. I've been a part of that, but I want to be a part of something greater. I want to be a part of something else. And I know that even right now, that it is a challenge. It's a spiritual challenge. It's a mental challenge. But I'm standing here and I'm willing. I've reached out and I'm calling out, and I could easily not, but I am. I'm putting forth effort. I'm loving on you from a distance. I'm loving on you from wherever you are. Let's do this. Let's get together. Let's pull together and ultimately just love one another. Because if we don't do it now, we're going to say we need to do it later. And what better time than now to just get together and do what we have to do. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.